I walked into the room to the smell of cinnamon and Christmas time. I had been counting down the days until Santa would come for the first time. There were 4 stockings instead of 3. That night, Mom cradled my baby brother as a constant running water filled my father's eyes. He was washing the dishes. My 4-year-old hands grabbed the last peanut butter cookie. My daddy collapsed. There was an instant silence. I'd never seen breathing ever hurt anybody that badly. Daddy, like a ghost, the steam from an everyday household chore crept into your lungs unwelcome. I saw the fear in my mother's eyes as she called 911. Minutes later, there were sirens piercing my ears, lights like broken glass, almost bright enough to cut your frozen skin, but it was too dark to see my too-young-to-die father rolled away on the gurney. A bed too clean to be comfortable, blue and white like the sky. That moment I learned that sometimes, if you pretend you're going to heaven, maybe people will ignore that you're dying. Daddy, why did I have to learn so early that mortality is a scrimmage I never want to face? Why is life only a privilege? I was taught to be prepared for the consequences, but I wasn't prepared to miss you already. Too young to understand why, but old enough to be afraid. I was still convinced that your glasses only added to your superpowers, so where was your invincibility then? The neighbors kept trying to comfort me as I hid behind the Christmas tree. If they didn't really know, then why did they tell me it would be okay in the morning? Daddy, why can't death be fixed? Why does this have to be my only definition of it? Why couldn't it just be a 97-year-old neighbor from across the street, or something that only happens in Snow White fairy tales? Daddy, I had never been so afraid of heights, of the possibility of you finally sitting up in the clouds that were as pale as your body. How could something so microscopic that even you can't see it cause this much trepidation? How could someone so brave and strong end up as my first stroke of mortality? Why does Christmas have to taste like peanut butter, and why does peanut butter taste like regret? Why does it make me flinch when you say you're going to wash the dishes? Daddy, I held your hand until you stepped back onto earth. Stay with me. I cradled you in my arms. Can you walk yet? I am still promising to live in this hospital and sleep with you till you're safe. I don't want to tiptoe around our memories anymore. Daddy, that hospital room was so much like our house. There was a wooden door and a window with white curtains. There was tile like we had in the kitchen, and you were still lying in bed. The only thing different is that everyone was sad there, but that's okay. Blue was always your favorite color, so you and I, we shouldn't be so afraid of this hospital room. You and I, we can't scream and run from death. Losing you is too permanent of a solution for such a temporary reaction. When every exhale that leaves your lips takes a piece of me along with it, home is wherever you are. So Daddy, let me love you now. Just let me love you now.